a
it's not.
smoother
It runs
experience.
butter smooth. It runs butter smooth on the PC. But other games, yes.
I'm about to say, because console version of
No,
Left
that
4
game, no. I will
Dead.
not say that. I will not say that. That game runs like a friggin' dream. If anything, arguably, it runs better on the PC online than it does on the 360.
I was getting ready to say because
No.
I
That would be
played.
me straight. That would be me straight bullshitting if I said that. And I'm not here to do that. That would be fucked up. But no, I mean other games. What the hell was I playing? Oh my! I hate keep saying it, but I played the shit out of it online. Crisis, and I don't have that on Steam. I have the disc version of that. I played the hell out of that online. And how many people would just randomly? And I have a perfect internet connection. I was actually hardwired at that time. Now I'm not hardwired. People would be popping up out of walls, popping up in front of me. I don't know if they were doing lag switches you could do on consoles too, but it would just it's kind of like the Wild West online when it comes to gaming on a PC. There is great experiences gaming on a PC too, and I've witnessed them personally. And for me to say there is none would be me lying. But I have much smoother experiences generally, not all the time, when I game on a console when it comes to going online, even on the PS3.
Even though PC games have dedicated servers, while most of the console games don't.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, I've got kicked out of more games on my PC than I have on my consoles.
I'm sure. You know, most console games are P2P, except for
Peer
a
to
few.
peer. Yeah, they run from console to console. They don't have a dedicated server.
And that runs better than the dedicated servers that are on most PC games.
As far as my experience, on top of it too, if you ever get dropped out, they actually just it smoothly gets you back into another game.
I think we should move on.
We should move on. Why is that?
You said P2P gives you a better, smoother experience than dedicated servers on the PC. So we should just move on.
Okay. Thank you. You've been kicked. Ping too high. That's happened before, even when your ping isn't high. Man, how about when I was playing, look here a second, with dedicated servers. Killing Floor, where it would take 20 minutes to get into a room. Once again, hardwired connection. Let me look again here. Let's see. Counter-Strike. How long did it take? God, I can't even sit there for 15, 20 minutes doing it. Alien versus Predator. Yeah, good luck with that one. Trying to even get a game. No one plays it. Let's keep going here. See, I'm looking at my Steam list, and my Steam list doesn't have everything that I have. Anyway, we'll move on though.
Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes to join a Counter-Strike server.
Yeah.
To find a game. When there's like 73,000 people that play it daily.
73,000 people that play it daily. Good luck trying to get into the room though.
Oh, because they're all full. Because there's too many people playing, right?
No, not because there's too many people playing. Not because there's too many people playing. Peer-to-peer or not, and I understand having a dedicated server should give you better performance, but the problem is that there's no regulation to it.
What do you mean regulation?
There's no regulation to it, man. People can do whatever the hell they want to on a console. That's one thing I will say about the 360, even though I think what they make you pay a year is bullshit, is that there's more regulation to it. People get kicked easier. And a lot of times when you get kicked on a game on a PC, you're getting kicked by other users who are just jackasses.
That doesn't happen on official servers, official dedicated servers. The developers control everything on those servers. Now, if you're playing on a third-party server, or if you're playing on a server that maybe some nerd in his basement is hosting, then sure. Yeah, he can kick you if he wants, but he's the administrator. He can do that. If you're going to use his server, then you're going to follow his rules. If you're using a developer server, you're going to follow their rules. Don't play on third-party servers.
Okay. I guess I would have to record all my experience. This is going to go around in a circle with this one too, because I guess I would have to record all my experiences to show what my problems were. All right, next thing. We'll just so we don't keep this going on all day. We'll make this the final thing. We can end this at 5. I'll have you bring this one up, and because I've been the one coming at you, so it's your turn.
What do you want me to talk about?
Talk about whatever you want to.
It doesn't matter to me. It all depends. What should I talk about, guys? What mods? He should know about that.
Mods.
I don't have to talk about mods.
Steam sales, I know they're up like a bajillion %. I used to know the number, but they're up. I know. Steam is what's saving PC gaming and direct-to-drive in a smaller extent. I know that.
Saving
the
PC
online
gaming
fee for the 360 is bullshit, and I've said that from the get-go. There should be no online fee for you to just have the privilege to go online. I will not back that up by any means.
How is Steam saving PC gaming?
How is Steam saving PC gaming?
Yeah,
because it's making it very accessible for anyone to get games.
Yeah, that's only just a part of it. But, retail-wise, retail and download, they made basically the same amount of money between 2009 and 2010.
They had a 200% sales increase in stores. Dude, you go into a GameStop or anywhere, you have to look with a magnifying glass to find the games actually in the stores.
I ain't talking about no lame stop. They don't care about real gamers. They just want to sell you used games. And you don't want to buy used PC games because you have to have a key. That's why they don't sell PC games anymore. They want to sell you games that they don't have to regulate. But retail 2009, 2010, they made about $2.1 billion. And digital distribution only made about 2.5. A little bit more than half of the PC gaming sales. If it's convenient, sure, but there's still retail versions out there. And just because GameStop doesn't sell them doesn't mean that the retail is disappearing.
Yeah, not just so you can go to any store then. And I have gone to. Where do you see PC games in other stores?
Walmart.
Are they the main focus?
No, they're not. Not for Walmart.
I mean, I know you can go into Target and get them too. I have purchased games from Target, but they're not the main focus there. They're not the main.
Does it matter what their focus is? Can't I still buy the game? I don't need them to spotlight it for me to go in and buy it.
But that's not the point of this. The point of this is that things like Steam and direct-to-drive are what's making gaming on the PC enticing again. I guarantee you that most people in this room can agree with that.
Or
yes, I said Best Buy, and I did say. And
it merely adds convenience as well. If you want to go buy a game at retail, you can do that. If you want to download it, you can do that. You can go to Amazon.com right now, download a game from Amazon, or buy the retail copy. It doesn't matter. Do what you want to do. You have the option to do as you like.
But this could be said for the consoles too. So that option is going to probably, even with the next generation of consoles, is probably going to go away. It's all going to be direct to your system.
There's a few games that have that option, like the games on Xbox Live Marketplace, how they have like Halo 3 and such like that. Really overpriced prices on online games, digital distribution games. Yeah, I love buying games for a ripoff.
Can you have what I'm smoking? What am I smoking?
Yeah, games on demand
suck.
Yeah.
I don't think BlackBuster will agree with that either. Games on demand do not. Or are you talking about
Xbox Live Marketplace?
Yeah, that does suck ass. Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. And they actually charge more than you can get the game used for at wherever, whether it be GameStop or a mom and pop shop. It's laughably ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can both. Direct Drive is pretty good. I think, and we both brought up good points here. If you guys want to think that, BlackBuster got me or I got him, whatever. The bottom line at the end of the day is maybe I came across more aggressive than I should have. Is that just fucking game, man? You know, we both brought up point on live. Fuck on live. At least now, screw on live.
On live is good. What are you talking about, bro?
Not yet. It is going to be the future, and I agree with that. I will say that it's going to be the goddamn future. We are not going to have any kind of hardware in our homes, but not yet. Not yet.
On live is really good.
On live in 2 years. On live into like 2 years is going to be it.
I used on live when they had the monthly fee, and they gave me like a trial version that gave me like a year free, and you can rent games, you can buy games for really cheap prices, and you just play them through their servers. The servers run the game. It's really awesome. Like if you play a game online on the consoles or on the PC, you know how you have like a slight lag? That's basically all there really is. Except you're playing like a single player or whatever you really want. You should try it out. If you have a good connection, if you gotta have a good connection, I have like what is my connection? I think I downloaded like 700 kilobytes per second or something like that, but it ran really well for me. And the demos, you have 30-minute demos, which means you can play 30 minutes of a game. It's really nice.
Persistent Thug, I got to agree with. All right, I haven't personally tried it, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. Now, Blackbuster being another one, I don't think OnLive will be out of business, bro. I don't think so at all. I think OnLive is the future, whether or not you want it or not. You're going to see Sony and Microsoft coming out with their own kind of services like that.
OnLive, no, that's not going out of business. OnLive dropped their monthly fee because they were making enough money to cover all their costs and even make a profit. So no, they're not going anywhere for a while.
Yeah, well, I don't know why people. I mean, think about it. There could be a blizzard outside, and on top of it, you don't need to have to worry about any. That just totally kills our debate right now. You know, not think about it. No more hardware, no more fighting over it. You just go and get the damn game, and that's it.
They have a little console thing they released.
Yeah, that little thing, which I think that's kind of cool. So if you want to, if you don't have a PC, nowadays that could just turn on the internet, God help you. But if you want to hook it up to like your flat screen in a different room, that's cool. And hey, man, that's the way it's gonna be. I think if anyone is denying that, that'll change though, Anti-Martyr. That'll change. We're totally going off the debate, but seriously, man, I'm telling you, and I think that Blackbuster agrees with me. That's it. That's the fucking future, whether or not you want it.
You guys gotta try it if you have a decent connection. That's all you really need.
Do you have a decent connection? Which now I want to try it because I do. I still don't think that everyone is ready for it yet. That's what I was saying. That I back up, but like a year and a half, 2 years, maybe 3, if it moves slower. It may kill consoles. We may not see consoles anymore ever again, and it may be a totally different animal. That or your console may be a cloud, connecting to a cloud server.
Yeah, hopefully something good happens for the consoles, because each and every generation the consoles get under more and more of the corporate control. This generation is even more so than ever.
And that is one of the strong points. Man, these guys are going to be so angry because they want to see me sit here and fight with you the whole time. That's one of the strong points to PC gaming. That's why I like PC gaming, man. You still have that free reign. Mm-hmm. Okay? You can, if I want to cross-game chat has always been there with PC gaming. People fight about that. People fight about, which console has better resolutions. You want to really fight about that one? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many people, I'm sure you've seen videos where people fight back and forth and have lists of games that are high definition. And which one has more high definition games? I got news for you. You got a PC. Guess how many games are high definition on your PC? Everyone. And you have people fighting. Like, who was that dude? I forgot his name, man. He had like a 30-part video. And some other thing he had on IGN supposedly where he plugged a video, a picture in for a USB thumb drive, and he had like he was like saying how much more HD the PS3 is, like, and I'm like, come on.
Oh,
dude.
You're talking about that Wipeout video?
Yeah.
Yeah, showing how the PS3 can display images in HD while the 360 couldn't.
Yeah, and all it was that it just had a better software in it for that JPEG image, and he like made a big deal about it, you know. And it's here's the thing, man. You know, like I said from the beginning, and I said in the beginning of the video I put up about Blackbuster, is that there's all good sides to all three of them.